welcome back to Blade and Brush. I'm Mike, your wet shaver. It is Thursday, the 1st of May, May Day 2025, and I am shaving today with Leader Shave Cream, which is a Polish brand, made of course in Poland. This one has a nice lime citrus scent, and I'm going to be shaving with it today. So let me just go ahead and get started. Yeah, so today I'm using my Vylong horsehair brush, white horsehair. I like Vylong knots, I just do not like the handles, especially the wooden ones. As you can see, the lacquer on here is worn off. For a company with such a good reputation for quality horsehair brushes, it surely has mediocre to downright bad handles. I've got a couple of other horsehair brushes. One is a rebranded Vylong under the Cremo label. And the other is a black horsehair Omega brush. Yeah, again, Leader Shave Cream. And just to give you an idea, this is a color. It's a nice green color. So I'm just going to mix up the lather now. I find horsehair brushes are very adept at mixing up a good lather when it comes to shave cream. Shave soap, not so much, but shave creams, yeah, they whip up a lather like you wouldn't believe. In fact, Turkish barbers won't use anything but horsehair for their shave brushes. Although they have their own labels. Vylong is a brand out of Spain. It takes a minute for this to get going, but once it does, wow. Yeah, citrus goes, I'm partial to lime. But I like oranges and lemons. Can't stand grapefruit. But lime is my favorite, especially key lime. Yeah, that job I thought I had a lead on. Turns out it's one of those recruiter scams. Where a recruiter reaches out to you pretending to be a hiring manager for a real company, and then sends you a sign-on bonus, which you're expected to deposit into your bank account to procure equipment. With the idea being that you refund whatever is left over. And then the check bounces and you're left stuck with the bill. So once they sent that fake check, I went ahead and reported it to the relevant authorities. But I freaking hate that, you know? It's like times are tough enough as it is, and you want to scam people out of money that they don't have. And dangling the promise of an actual job. It's like, wow. Could be stealing from people who actually have money to steal from. You know, people like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk rat. Or Mark Zuckerberg. But people who are unemployed and desperate for work. It takes a real scumbucket to do that. Well, my job situation, or lack thereof, being what it is, I'm tempted to try and set up one of those sales websites where like you sell like t-shirts and hoodies or whatever to help bring in income. But this channel just got started. I'm not nearly big enough to start that, so I don't know. But I'll tell you what. If you wouldn't mind helping a guy out, while he looks for work, but you don't want to give charity, you can instead buy a tangible product, get something in return, and help grow a small YouTube channel. It might be something worth considering. But feel free to let me know in the comments below. Because if you're up for that, certainly wouldn't mind. Yeah, it's been a while since I used this brush. The stable odor is starting to come back from lack of use. It tends to disappear with regular usage. But if you let a natural hair bristle go long enough, you'll start to get that funk back. Thank God for the grip on this RazoRock, because When you're shaving a tricky area like that, you don't want it slipping. Yeah, right here. Yeah, if I'm not as talkative today, it's because I want to get out of here and get to the bank. I got some rent to pay, and I got to get the money out of my bank account. Yeah, the thing about horsehair brushes is that if you get the right mane to tail ratio, because one is stiffer than the other, you can get a brush that combines the best of badger and boar bristles, because boar bristles, generally speaking, tend to be stiffer than badger. And the best part is you don't have to kill the animal to harvest the bristles. All you have to do is just groom the horse, trim its mane and tail. Alright, so today's aftershave splash, of course, leader. Like I said, excellent citrus scent, leaning towards lime. It is rather invigorating. that still pisses me off to no end. I mean, pardon my French, I don't mean to be a profanity-laden jerk today, but this is my last unemployment benefit payment. And to dangle a job in front of me and then have it turn out to be a scam, yeah, that just irritates me to no end. All right, so post-shave balm, again, Leader Classic. Like I said, when I find a scent that I like, I tend to go all in on it. And being half Polish, I do like to get stuff from my father's ancestral homeland. Yeah, that's it for today. Once again, today's shave has been Leader Shave Cream Classic Scent with the Vilong Horsehair Brush, White Horsehair. So this is Mike for Blade and Brush, signing off and wishing you a good May Day.